Upper body day today. You're gonna like this one. Great workout, great pump. No talking, let's get to the first set. First exercise, we got a Smith machine bent over row. So I've honestly never done this exercise, but I've just been trying to figure out what kind of upper back bias row I could do in this gym. I've seen people do this, and I've wanted to try it, so we're gonna try it. See how many I can get, kind of working in like the 5 to 12 rep range. I think I'd want to keep these lower. Seems like more of a strength focused exercise. I don't want to go too high in reps, so that's how this first set goes. Oh. All right, let's feel pretty good. Probably 3 sets there. Now we'll move on. I think I'm liking how these feel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep working on these. I like that you can go from a dead stop and you could rip it really hard. It gives me kind of the same feel as like a pendulum row, but it's a little more strict. And one thing I'm noticing is I really have to focus on pulling with my left arm because I can feel my right arm wants to dominate the movement. Now, a Smith machine, it doesn't like I could pull more with my right and it won't wobble, even though I'm using my right more. So I got to actively focus on pulling with my left so the right side of my body doesn't dominate. Uh, yeah, this feels good. I think this weight's plenty for today. It's hard to tell where I'm going to like draw the line in terms of reps because when I'm going halfway up, it still feels like you're still getting a lot of mid back. You stop your back sets always when you just can't get all the way up to your chest. I think you're missing out on a lot of gains. You can probably get a couple more, partial reps as long as you're getting a good squeeze and get enough, somewhat enough. So, yeah, one more set of that. That exercise is done, Smith machine rows. Now moving on to incline dumbbell press. So something I'm working on my incline dumbbell press that I'm trying to commit to for this block is generally I'll get here and I like to arch my back. But then once I'm here, it's basically just a flat chest press because I'm so arched, So I'm trying to keep the core in, still get the shoulders back, so I got like a slight rounding. But I want to keep those abs tight because my upper chest is definitely less developed than my lower chest, so I'm gonna try to undo that a little bit. Oh, that was 8 reps at 70. I moving a little slower than I would like to on those reps, so I'm gonna go heavier. I'm gonna try to speed up the reps a little bit because honestly, I don't feel like you need to do more than 8 reps. So I got 8. Which means I'm gonna go up till I have a weight where I can do like 6. That's the goal. So we'll see what comes next set. That felt good. I think that's enough incline press for today. Move on. Next, we got shoulder press. So what I'm doing here is working, I grabbed the 50s and I did a warm-up set with them, and around 10 it started to get pretty tough. So my goal is to get 15 on these. I'm gonna go a little higher rep range, just I think it's gonna feel better on my shoulder and elbow not to like do all of the exercises in the low rep range like I was doing the incline dumbbell. I'm gonna mix up the rep ranges a little bit, that way I can push these hard without having to worry about pain coming and my form breaking down. So I'm gonna try to go fast. I'm gonna try to get to 15 as soon as possible, if I can even get 15. But going to failure, you let me know if it looked like failure. Oh man. See, it's like that wall that I'm hitting around rep like 8 that I want to get better at pushing through. I want to, when it burns and when it's tired, I want to just keep going, embrace the burn. I'm not very good at that, so. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, it's definitely enough pressing for today. Yeah, I got some stuff to work on, but I think this is the exercise and the weight to do it. Yeah. I'm not too mad about how that felt. I'm not happy. I'd give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, that set, but yeah, next thing. All right, next, single arm cable row. The way I'm gonna set it up here is definitely the superior way to do it, rather than like sitting down, putting your feet doing it. If you haven't done it this way, do it this way. So you're gonna get on one knee, grab the cable, brace yourself against here. It's a lot more stable and you can squeeze the lat a lot more. Also, like the line of drive, it's way better. So maybe only 1 set here. Depends on how this feels. At most 2 sets, because we're almost done. I could tell we're almost done. Oh, okay. Oh. That was 12 reps, honestly a lot more than I thought I was going to get. This stack's a lot lighter than the last gym that I was doing these at, because it's also been a while since I've done these, so I'm also stronger, which is cooler. Come back to an exercise and you're better at it, but also this stack could use some extra weight. Oh, but yeah, let's get one more of those. Here's a little tip to make not only this row, but other rows more effective. So what you're gonna do is, instead of just trying to pull straight back, which isn't wrong necessarily, I want you to think of trying to put your elbow in your pocket. So your pocket's down here. So as I'm pulling, I'm not just pulling with my arm, I'm trying to take my elbow and put it down in my pocket. That's gonna get the shoulder down, and it's gonna get you a little bit more squeeze and contraction in that lat right there. So I even like getting a little side bend to it there too. Not that you have to do them that way, but it's definitely gonna be just a little bit more effective. Oh, okay. Oh. Finishing up upper body day with lateral raises. The shirt had to come off just because, one, I'm feeling pumped up and really good, but two, it's hot in here and I don't have another shirt for my clients, so I don't want to sweat and be really stinky. Same thing with the lateral raises. I was practicing on the shoulder presses. I want to go for it. I usually, when I train most exercises, but especially this exercise, I'm going up, pausing, and pausing on the bottom, trying to standardize the reps as much as possible, which I still like that style of training. I don't know if I like it better than this, but I don't like training this way and it hurts a lot, so I'm trying to get better at it. So yeah, let's do it. Oh. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going for. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh. Real quick. Nice. Got some veins coming out of the shoulders. Can't be mad about that. Little update on my workout program. So I'm training a lower body program 3 days a week that's focused on vertical. I'll get some of that content out soon. But for upper body, I've been following a really structured plan for like 8 months, and I'm just ready to get off of it. I'm ready to just have some fun with workouts again, work out with my friends, and just kind of do whatever they're doing, not really worried about being too structured. So the upper body days are gonna be not random, because I'm still trying to progress, and I'm gonna stick with a couple of the same movements, probably a lot of the movements you saw here today. But if one day I feel like throwing in something completely new or something else, I'm not gonna be worried about it. I'm gonna do it. It's fun. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Sorry I keep looking over. I'm kind of admiring my pump. One more for the back. I don't know, is this a pose? I guess we'll see. All right, now on the video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see more of in the comments, and I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you next time.